Hello, and welcome to our new webinar. Thank you so much for joining us for this Empire Global Partners webinar. And welcome back to those who have been with us on prior webinars. Today we will talk about how to launch an IDO on DuckDAO. If you're new to our webinars, I'm Chris, webinar analyst for Empire Global Partners, and I'm glad to be your virtual guide through this training and to be here to help you as you navigate the IDO world. Before we get started, I wanted to direct your attention to the email address here on the screen, info@empireglobal.partners. This is the best way to get in touch with us about anything we go over here today, and we love hearing from you. We welcome all questions and comments. Please use this email to send your questions. They will come directly to our representatives who monitor this email 24/7. So I assure you that you will receive a reply to all of your questions quickly and confidentially. Empire Global Partners is an international consultancy firm that has served clients from all over the world with a network of attorneys, accountants, and consultants who are pioneers in strategic legal planning for online casinos, banking, and cryptocurrency. They represent hundreds of cryptocurrency companies and several cryptocurrency exchanges where top tokens are traded. Be sure to check them out online at empireglobal.partners. Lionel Iruk is the expert on the topic of cryptocurrency at Empire Global Partners, and he has developed this training session for us. Lionel is well known across the globe as an expert in the cryptocurrency, online gaming, and international business space, representing thousands of companies. Lionel is Senior Managing Counsel for Empire Global Partners, and he is a legal counsel and advisor for hundreds of companies in over 40 countries. All content provided here is for informational purposes only and is not to be substituted for legal advice. A money business is a highly regulated sector, and all steps that you take when considering starting or operating your exchange must comply with the law. The experts at Empire Global Partners have worked with thousands of clients to help them make the right decisions for their particular situation and jurisdiction, and minimize any extra costs or fines that could arise from legal oversight. It is highly recommended to get in touch with your legal team as soon as possible about this process. In this webinar, we will be primarily focused on how to launch an IDO on DuckDAO. For the beginning, let us remind you what is IDO. We'll go back a couple of years. As we know, there are two types of cryptocurrency exchanges, centralized and decentralized. Both have advantages and disadvantages based on what they're used for. The main difference between the two is the existence of the middleman, or a third party, which helps conduct the transactions in the centralized exchange. ICOs, or initial coin offerings, exploded in popularity in 2017. In 2019, it was initial exchange offerings, IEOs, where centralized cryptocurrency exchanges like Binance served as third-party springboards for new token offerings. The rising DeFi sector has been decentralized exchanges, DEXs, upon which users can trade tokens 24/7 and in a non-custodial and permissionless fashion. DeFi, or decentralized finance, came as an idea to avoid control and the heavy hand of central banks by a group of crypto enthusiasts in 2017. They made an alternative solution to offer every financial service you need: savings, loans, trade, insurance, and others, all available through decentralized platforms and internet connection. Programmers working on the Ethereum blockchain after the Bitcoin boom came to an idea on how to upgrade the technology and make smart contracts. They thought of DeFi banks, exchanges, and loan places that rely on smart contracts and automatically perform them between two anonymous people using the software. There is no third person or middleman in these contracts who verifies the depositor loan. Instead, the authentication of the contract is kept on thousands of computers across the world in the blockchain, and it's impossible to falsify them. It's also impossible to hide details of the contract between the two sides because it's all written into the contract and available for everyone to see. Programs that run all of those applications are called decentralized applications, or dApps for short. So, what is IDO? An IDO, or initial DEX offering, is the latest way for crypto projects to sell their tokens to the public. Last summer, a decentralized blockchain/AI platform announced that it will hold an initial DEX offering, IDO, on Binance DEX. We could say that IDO is a fundraising method that will enable protocols available for traders. IDO is different from other fundraising schemes and according to Binance, it can lead to a progressive revolution in the crypto arena. While ICOs and IEOs dominated crypto companies' fundraising in the past, it seems that initial DEX offering is becoming the preferred method to distribute tokens and raise capital in DeFi. What are the advantages and disadvantages of the IDO model? Between many advantages, we will mention the main, such as immediate liquidity, immediate trading, lower cost. Speaking about the disadvantages, we can say they are lack of control mechanism, immediate price movement, liquidity rug pulls. What is a DuckDAO? As the industry becomes increasingly legitimized by institutional adoption, we've seen the emergence of crypto launchpads like Pools, Polkastarter, BSC Pad, and plenty of new crypto projects opting to raise capital on these launchpads. Launchpads typically provide a safer and more accessible platform to raise funds, acting as a vetting process for new projects to protect investors, while enabling the incubation of a community around these projects, creating a network effect between platform and project. One of them is DuckDAO. According to their website, DuckDAO is a decentralized incubator that helps promising projects achieve their full potential by leveraging the investment power and buzz-making potential of our community. We aim to democratize access to investment opportunities that were previously available only to well-heeled investors and venture funds, opening up the closed ecosystem of early-stage crypto project investments to everybody, said DuckDAO. Participation in projects can be divided into 3 tiers. Tier 1, Incubation, where work is done on projects from the very beginning to the points listed on the exchange. Tier 2, Strategic Contribution Level, in which DuckDAO assists with social media strategy projects, including Twitter and Telegram. Tier 3, General Contribution Level, where DuckDAO manages OTC sales and community requirements. How does it work? Now we will try to explain how does it work. The DuckDAO members are called Ducks. DuckDAO Dime, DDIM, is DuckDAO token, which they distribute to users who join their token permission Telegram communities. Those tokens can be leveraged to access community tiers. To access each membership tier, Ducks need to hold at least a fixed number of DDIM tokens in their MetaMask wallet. DDIM can be purchased on Uniswap or earned by participating in community events, such as interactive interviews, AMAs. Members in higher tiers have a larger personal cap. Using a tiered system, DuckDAO gives holders of the DDIM tokens early access to private token sales. Moreover, DDIM holders can yield FarmDuck tokens, which offer allocations in DuckDAO's public token sales. The DuckDAO community is highly engaged and committed to helping shape the future of the project. Their token-permissioned membership groups are the Duck Fight Club, 10 DDIM, Beach Club, 200 DDIM, Gentlemen's Club, VIP, 2,500 DDIM, Diamond Club, VVIP, 10,000 DDIM, Duck All-Stars Club, top 10 DDIM holders per level. To become a member, simply press on the yellow Join DuckDAO buttons, where you will be redirected to DuckDAO Lobby and follow further instructions. Since the Duck Liquidity Pool token, Duck, is earned as a distribution of market-making profits, Duck farmers, those who contributed to the liquidity pool, share out of the profits paid out in stable coins. They will receive a share of 50% of the earnings from the DuckDAO Market Maker business. Ducks are used to fund the DuckDAO Market Makers at the initial stage and also to launch its business operation. Part of the reward system for farmers who participate in staking is the ability to earn multiple Duck tokens at peak weeks. A peak week is the time of the year that yields farmers earn multiple Duck token rewards. There are 3 peak weeks in a year for each farming pool based on the reward model. DuckDAO Tokenomics. The economy of the tokens on DuckDAO is managed in a way to create fair incentives for its community members. 80,000 tokens will be used in various ways in the Community Incentive Program for DuckDAO members. Rewards will be given to community members for active participation in deals, providing input during AMAs with projects, and for active participation in social media campaigns. 40,000 tokens are reserved as part of the reward program for the 5 Duck team members. They will be rewarded when a deal lists in profit and/or a hot deal can be closed successfully. no further tokens will ever go to the Duck team after this allocated amount. They will have to purchase them on the market like everyone else. 500,000 tokens are locked in the reserve and can only be unlocked through the voting of the All-Stars. More than 50% of the top 10 rich list individuals have to vote in favor of an unlock. Some cases where this may be necessary are liquidity needed for an exchange, liquidity needed for member incentives, liquidity needed to adjust the token price if it increases too fast because of curve domination. Proposals for reserve token unlocking will be made by the Duck team and have to be confirmed by the top 10 token holders, a maximum of 100,000. If you want to apply for incubation, get in touch with the Empire Global team. We will help your projects to set additional parameters to gain more control over fundraising, like controlling the maximum investment per user or the number of investors allowed in the pool. Our range of services includes developer team help, legal advice, marketing actions, white paper, schedule the IDO on DuckDAO. So get in touch with Empire and launch the token for the world. And be sure to send any questions you have to info@empireglobal.partners, which will come directly to our representatives, and someone from the team will reply to all emails very quickly. The website is www.empireglobal.partners. Lots of great information on there as well, and we would love to connect with you on social media. We are always curious to know how you're doing, or have questions or comments. We want to hear about it. So make sure you find us on Facebook @Empire Global Partners, Twitter @Empire Globals, Medium @Empire-Global, and we're also on YouTube. On behalf of Empire Global Partners, I want to thank you so much for joining us. We will see you next time. Thanks for joining us. See you at the next webinar.